Kayla from Kayla Vinyls, and this is every bottle of glitter nail polish that I own. If this is your first time here and you don't know why you're looking at 97 bottles of glitter nail polish, hit the link in the description box below and it'll take you to an intro to my destash series, where I get in depth as to why I am destashing 800 bottles of nail polish. That is not an exaggeration. And you can also, from there, click on some links to see the entire series. I go through each drawer one at a time, just sort of going through and deciding what I really need to keep from my nail polish collection. So let's get started. As I just said, there are 97 bottles of various glitter nail polishes here. And what's really sad was last year I did a massive destash of just my glitter polishes, and I got rid of nearly 100. So at some point I had close to 200 bottles of glitter nail polish. So I'm just going to go and do what I always do. I'm going to go in and take a look and see from here what I need to keep. What are my absolute favorite nail polishes? What would I absolutely mourn if it was gone tomorrow? And there are two right away that I absolutely have to keep. I just got them in April. It's May now, by the way. These are from Girly Bits. They are Bouquet Coral and Just the Tip. I really hate that name, but it's such a pretty polish. It's a Crowley with, this one is a Crowley with pink, red, purple, gold, and I think they see some green and blue in there as well. But it's just really pretty. You can see the swatch on the little ring swatch there. That's really nice. And then this one is Bouquet Coral. And, whoops. Again, it's another glitter in a Crowley base, which I am such a sucker for. And this one has some really pretty, irregular sort of, it's darker, it's kind of red, it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what color it is. But it's also, so it's got the flaky, it's got the silver, it's also got holographic. What else could a girl ever ask for in a nail polish? So definitely keeping that. What else would I need to keep? I know I want at least 2 scatter hollow top coats, or overcoats, I guess. And there's a couple that I really like. I have this one that's Quo by Orly. This is Falling Star. I also have Stardust from Butter London. I have this one, Holographic Pearls from Revlon. And I have this one, Imagine If from Nicole by OPI. And Classic Fairy Dust from China Glaze. I can't tell you right off the top which one I want to keep, because I do really like, I really do really like all of these. It's really just, what density of glitter do I want? So I'm going to put these aside, and I'm going to keep at least 2 of these. Hopefully I'll be able to get rid of some of them, but we'll put them aside and come back to that later. 2 more that I absolutely have to keep. They are more indie polishes. I have these ones from Steel City Reflections. I do believe that the name has changed on this company to, I want to say the Blue Bubble, but I could be wrong. I'll leave that down in the description box when I figured out what they've changed their name to. But she is still in business. These are from the Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson Sisters collection a couple years ago. I have Sarah Sanderson and Winifred Sanderson. I did not get Mary. It was more purple, and to me it just wasn't quite distinct enough from Sarah to make it worth buying. But I absolutely adore these. I wear these year-round, not just at Halloween. This one has a really pretty sort of teal pigment. It's a jelly sort of formula, and then it has these really pretty holographic green and gold glitter in it. And then this one is a purple jelly base with red glitter, so really pretty. I'd love to say go pick up some of your own, but this is absolutely completely discontinued and will never come back, which is really sad, because I'm betting she could have made money on this for a really long time. But I'm sure she has her reasons. What's another one I want to keep? You're going to see a trend in the ones that I absolutely have to keep, and they're going to be Crowley polishes with glitter. I love a Crowley base with a glitter polish. So this one from Beyond the Nail, this is my Christmas polish. This is Stocking Stuffer. It's just a white Crowley with light green, dark green, and red sort of, I think it's hex, but it's small roundish or hex glitter, but it's really pretty. It's very Christmassy. It reminds me of, you know, those little starlight mints that you get at Christmas time? That's what this reminds me of. And then this one, my first one, the one that started the obsession, it's a trapeze from China Glaze. This was the first Crowley glitter nail polish that I had ever seen. I think it was the first one from a mainstream brand. It used to be pure white. It started to get a little bit discolored. It's looking kind of gray now, but I think I have a few more good wears out of this. And then when it's done, it's going to get moved to my sentimental display, but I'll touch more on that later. Okay, so those are the ones that I would really miss if they were gone. And there's a couple more here that I know I'm going to keep because I still really enjoy them, even though I don't wear a lot of glitter polish anymore. But I see a lot here that I can get rid of. Definitely these Cosmic Color ones. If you don't know why I hate Cosmic Color, go watch any of the other destashed videos I've done. I get really in depth as to why they suck. Next I have these glitters from the 2011 OPI Muppets collection. That's not the one I want. I think I have all the glitters. They're just getting a little lost in my collection right now. I know I've lost one along the way, but I still have Excuse Moi in here somewhere. There's Excuse Moi. Okay, so this is all I'm seeing for now, but these are, I'm not getting rid of them, but I am not keeping them in my collection. I'm making a little display of my sentimental nail polishes, and the Muppets collection is one that I am actually pretty sentimental about. It was the first full collection of nail polish that I really wanted because I loved the colors, not just because of the theme, though I absolutely do love the theme as well. I was such a Muppets girl as a kid. But I was just so excited about these glitters and then the cream polishes, and I thought the names were so witty, and I just had to have it. This one in particular, Rainbow Connection, I know that a lot of people sort of lost their minds over this nail polish. It's a rainbow glitter in a clear base, which sounds really boring now, but I remember being so excited about it. I actually hunted for this nail polish. I had like 5 different salons that I would call all the time asking if they'd gotten this one back in stock. And one of them actually did finally call me and say, yes, we have it in stock, but we only have 2, so you better come and hurry. By the time I got there, one had already sold, so I snapped up the other one, and I never saw it again. I never saw it in another salon. So I was really happy when I picked that up, but really sad I couldn't get another one. So Rainbow Connection is definitely done. It's like all dried up. I don't think I could get another manicure out of it, but I just can't get rid of it. This one is, whoops, Gonzo, which Gonzo was my favorite as a kid. I haven't worn this too much, and I probably could still get some more wears out of it, but I'm not going to put it in my collection. This one is the Kermit one. Yeah, Fresh Frog of Bel Air. I don't think I ever wore that, or maybe I did wear it once at Christmas. This is Getting Miss Piggy with it. It's a red one. This one I did wear quite a bit. It's starting to get gooey. So I may wear it again at some point, but it's not going in the collection. And then Rainbow Connection we talked about. And then Excuse Moi. It's basically Rainbow Connection in a pink base. So this one was fun. I think this one, I can see it's still running in there, but the lid is completely stuck. So not getting rid of, not staying in the collection, really attached to them, but I don't need to see them in my nail polish collection because I'm just so overwhelmed by the amount of polish I actually own. Oh, here's another one. This is Divine Swine. It's a purple one. All the glitters, except for the Rainbow Connection and Excuse Moi, were just a plain micro glitter in whatever color with a silver hex glitter that was a little bit bigger. And that hex glitter is really what made it special. It really does make it shine, especially when you apply it with a sponge. It's really cool. But I do want to keep a rainbow glitter because I do love using rainbow glitters in jelly sandwich nail looks when I am so inclined. So I have 3. Yeah, 3. And they are all by OPI, just different brands. So I have Confetti Affair by Nicole by OPI. This one is going. This one I found, at first I don't like the Nicole by OPI bottle and brush design. But this one I found, I know a lot of people swear by this, saying this it's identical to Rainbow Connection, but I find that it just has too much of the silver micro glitter and it doesn't let the other colors shine through, so I'll pass that on. This is the other one I'm going to get rid of. This is Sparktacular Top Coat from Sephora by OPI, and it says it's a top coat, but the glitter is really dense and really fine, so it just ends up covering up whatever polish you put it over. So this is going to be the winner. This is Never Too Much Confetti, and it is quite similar to Rainbow Connection, but in terms of it being packed with glitter and having that wide variety of shape and color. But this one does have more silver glitter in it, silver micro glitter, than Rainbow Connection does, but it does have less than the Nicole by OPI. So this is the one I'm going to keep. I don't know if they actually still make this, but I really enjoy it, and as you can see, it's still really loose, so I'll get some good wear out of that. I knew this was going to be a long one when I started. Here's one that can go. This is Colors by Leroux. This is the only Colors by Leroux I've ever owned. This is Pink Twinkle. It's just a pretty pink base with silver glitter in it. I wore it a couple times, but it never wowed me, so I'll pass it on to someone who'll love it. Here's another one that, in theory, I really loved. I think I got this in a swap. This is Rockin' Robin from Finger Lickin' Lacquer, and it's this really pretty lilac base with baby blue micro and hex glitter. The problem I have with this is that the base is just too opaque. You can't really see that pretty blue glitter show through. And it's really lumpy, like the glitter in the base is really lumpy, probably because there's just too much pigment in there. The glitter can't really get around. So I'm going to pass that on, even though in theory this is just a really beautiful color and the label is so cute. Okay, I have a bunch of Franken polishes in here. I went on a binge when I did my big destash last year, and I tried my hand at making some, and there's a couple that I did like and I may keep, but these are ones that I'm not going to. See, I was trying to like duplicate the whole rainbow glitter thing, so I tried it in a couple of different things. Oh, this one is not Franken. This one is though, and that one's gonna go. This one's just dried up. I'm going to throw it away. This is a mini from Hard Candy. This is a Franken as well. So, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of these. Although I do like that one. I think I'll hold on to this one. I'll get to that in a second. Let me just get rid of these. I have something called the Holding Pen, and it's basically nail polish limbo. And that's where I'm putting all the polishes that I either haven't tried enough to make up my mind, or that they're, you know, getting towards the end of their lifespan. I can probably get a couple more manicures out of them, so I just want to use them up and get rid of them. So I'm going to put this in the Holding Pen, try it a few more times, see if I actually dig it, and then make up my mind. This is a slightly Frankened version of Pirouette My Whistle. I added a little nude to it because I found it was just too gray. But, I mean, I can see someone really liking this, but I'm not a sheer nude to begin with, so adding that nude didn't really help it too much. So maybe if I had made it more, I don't know, pink. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a mix of My Point Exactly and Muppet World Tour. This is from the second Muppet collection, which I don't have a sentimental attachment to. I wore it a couple of times and then I was over it, so I'm going to get rid of it. What else do I have immediately that I can get rid of? Luxe and Lush, my very first flaky polish ever. Needs to be thinned, but I like it, so I'm going to put that aside and think about it because I have 2 other flakies that I own I have this one from Nicole by OPI, the Selena Gomez collection. This is Heavenly Angel, and this is much more blue-green tone. And then I have this one from Finger Paints called Vivid Reflection. It's much thinner flaky, so it looks really great as a top coat, and it's more pinky. They look really similar in the bottle, but on the nail they are pretty different. But I think it is time to let go of Luxe and Lush. I believe this is from the Hunger Games collection in 2012, or maybe a holiday collection around that time. And I'll thin it out and give it to someone because I don't need all of those, and I'd rather keep the newer ones because I know they'll last a little longer in my collection. Here's another one that can go. This is from Echoes Polish. This was a Canuck box exclusive. The Canuck box was a Canadian subscription box that a friend of mine ran a couple years ago, and they were awesome, and I wish she'd bring them back. Sarah, hint, hint. Here's the thing. It looks really pretty in the bottle, right? Well, this once upon a time was a thermal, and I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but you see that sort of pink? That was its cool state, and now it's just gold all the time. So there's very little pink. Like, there's a very slight rose gold tint to it in the bottle, but I know once I put that on, that rose gold will be just gone. So I'm going to pass this on, and I'm actually kind of disappointed because this was really beautiful when it was still thermal. Here's one I'm going to keep from Beyond the Nail. This was my first Beyond the Nail polish. This is Fallen Leaves. It's just a really nice brown Crowley with a gold glitter in it, and I really like it because even though it's got that dark brown jelly, the gold really does still shine through, and it does look like a pile of fall leaves, which is just so pretty. Here's another Franken that can go. It's sort of purple with glitter. I don't know. I was experimenting. Here's another one that can go. This was from the Muppets World, or the Muppets collection. I think this was Muppet World Tour. It's really dried up, so I'm going to dispose of this. I will take it to the depot and get rid of it. Here's another Franken that can go. I was trying to put like some thick holographic glitter in a blue base, and it was fun, but no. Here's another one that can go. This is Ask Dr. Stupid from I Am Custom Color. I got this in a giveaway. I won a big box of like indie polishes from different brands, and some of them I really loved, and some of them were just totally not to my taste, and this is one that is totally not to my taste. It's got like big shaped glitter, like there's square and stars and hexagons and bars and triangles, and I don't really like shaped glitter. It doesn't stick to my nail. I don't even like particularly large, round, or hex glitter for the same reason. And I don't like these colors together. It's not my speed. So I'll give it to somebody who will really enjoy it. Here's a few straight up glitters that I will keep. These may be my first straight up glitters. Yeah, these are my first straight up glitter in a clear base that I am keeping. And these are all from the same collection, like I think it was called Techno Beat or something, from China Glaze several years ago. But it's Point Me to the Party, which is sort of like a rainbow with an orange lean. Can I Get It from also China Glaze, and it's kind of like a neon green with some purple, which is really fun. And Let the Beat Drop, which is like strongly pink and orange. These look... They look kind of like they wouldn't be my taste in the bottle, and you'd be right. But when you put them over like a light color, or you do a jelly sandwich manicure, they look really cute. Okay, here's one I'm going to keep. This is Crushed Emerald from Elegy, and I could never get rid of this. It's just so beautiful. It is exactly what you would expect crushed emeralds to look like. It has teal, green, blue glitter in it. You can't really distinguish individually, and it has a slight linear hollow, which, even though it's not super strong hollow, it does add just that little bit of extra that you would expect from a crushed gem. So this is beautiful. It applies beautifully. You know, you don't even really need a sponge. 2 coats and it'll get you to pretty opaque, but I usually do 1 coat plain, a coat with the sponge, and then another coat on top of it. And I've never had a problem with it like chipping off or anything from that. So awesome. Here's one that can go. This is Don't Let the Dead Bite. It was a Halloween collection several years ago from China Glaze. And it used to be like a bone colored base with the red glitter, which looked really cool, really zombie. But the base is sort of pinkified over the years, probably because the pigment from the glitter is breaking down. And I just don't love it the way I did when it was that really strong Halloween-y vibe. So I'm going to pass that on. Here is a Franken polish that I'm going to keep. It's a light pink with some glitter in varying shades of pink. It's got like some very like white, light pink, medium pink. It's really subtle and cute, and I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Okay, we're getting down there. Here's one that can go. This is from the Giver collection. This is the Outer Edge, and it's this silver and white micro glitter, and it looked really cool in some swatches, but when you apply it, it ends up looking like white, like not super special. I can get the same look with a white nail polish with a scatter hollow on top, so I'm going to get rid of that. Here are a couple of two chunky hollows. I don't need both. I have Colorful Collage from Color Paints and In True Stefani Fashion from OPI. Who do I like better? So there's In True Stefani Fashion. And here's Colorful Collage. I think Colorful Collage is going to be the winner. It's just more hollow. Okay, so there we go. Here's a Deborah Lippmann polish. This is I'm Not Edible. It's pink base with a black glitter. And this may be the only Deborah Lippmann polish I actually keep, because it's pretty. It reminds me of the 80s. And as an 80s child, 80s baby, have to keep that. So, yeah, I've been really harsh on Deborah Lippmann in this destash, but, you know, we found one that I'll keep. Yay! Here's one that can go. This is Scattered and Tattered from OPI. I don't think, you can't really see it on the brush, so I'll try and do a little swatch here. It's got this sort of glitter mix. It's in a very slightly dark base, but it's got a bronze glitter with black bar and hex glitter. It was from, they did a whole collection of things like that type of, you know, combo with the bar and the hex and the round and the micro. And I bought a couple of them. I think I have this one left. I may have one other. I have to look. But I'm going to pass on this. I don't think I ever actually wore it, so. My favorite ornament. This is from the Mariah Carey collection, and I'm going to hold on to that for a little while because it is just so frickin' bright. It's awesome. Here are my two gold top coats, or glitter things, and I'm going to keep them both because they are very different. This is Stratford Honey from Butter London. It's just a uniform micro glitter. And then this one, the Golden Age from Sephora by OPI, has a little bit more texture. It's got some, you know, silver glitter in there, which sort of adds some dimension, and it's got a chunkier glitter, so it gives a little bit, just a different look. This goes on pretty sheer. This one you can actually build up, so I'm going to keep them both. I do occasionally actually use them. Oh, how did I miss this for so long? This one I'm keeping. This is Neutron Dance from Girly Bits. This, along with Elephant Shoe, were my first purchases from Girly Bits. I remember I bought them because I wanted to get the Uber Chic matte, and shipping was going to cost me as much as a bottle of nail polish. So I decided to buy a bottle of nail polish and get the free shipping. And then I decided to buy a second bottle, and that was this one, Neutron Dance. And it's really pretty. It's like this coral base with some neon matte glitter. It's got like a yellow, a pink, and a lime green. It's just cute. Here's one that's gonna go. This is Smoke and Ashes. It's a black base with some blue-green glitter in it. I think it was a Halloween, or I don't know. But I'm going to pass on it. It's still good and I just don't wear it. Here's another one I'm going to pass on. This was one of my early Butter London ones. This is Swinger, and it's just a green glitter. I don't really wear a lot of green, so I'm going to pass that on. I think I bought that because it was on clearance at Winners. Here's one from Formula X. This is TNT. It's a matte blue glitter combo. I'm going to put this in the holding pen because this has some potential. I just don't wear it because it keeps getting lost in my collection. And I think that over another polish, it wouldn't be so hard to remove. So I'll put it in the holding pen, try it out, and we'll see if it survives the summer. Here's another one that can go. This is from the Face Shop. I don't even know what color this is. And when I picked it up, it was like, oh, it's just an iridescent glitter. And then I shook it up and realized that it had like all this sort of like sequin in it. See if we can get it on the camera. See? I didn't see that when I picked it up because it had all sunk to the bottom. And I hate shaped glitter. We've had this discussion before. Here's another. This actually comes from, I think these all came from the same collection from China Glaze. I have Brand Spankin' New Year, which is purple with some hollow glitter in it. Be Merry Me Be Bright, which is clear with pink and purple in it. And then Ugly Sweater Party, which is pink with hollow glitter in it. And do I really need all of them? I do like them. I think I'm going to get rid of Brand Spankin' New Year because it's purple. And even though it's beautiful in the bottle, I'm not going to wear it. And I know that about myself. Be Merry, Be Bright. Well, that's a lot more packed than I thought it was. Okay, well, I'm going to keep Ugly Sweater Party, and I'm going to put Be Merry, Be Bright in the holding pen, and we'll see how it, after a few more goes, if I like it. Here's Sweet's Way from Nails Inc. This was another one of my early Crowley purchases. It's just a pretty sheer white base with silver, blue, and pink glitter in it. And I'm going to pass it on, even though at one point I really did love this. I just remember really hating having to take this one off. Here's what I'm going to keep. This is from Creative Play, the CNT Creative Play collection in Nocturne Me Up. I actually got this for free in a Chick Advisor video. It's a black base with holographic micro glitter. If you want to know more about this collection, check out my Treatments Destash, which is coming up. I'll go more in depth with it on that one. But this is just a fantastic line. It really did not get enough love when it came out. It's just great. I love it. I'm keeping it. Okay. Getting to the end. Here is Pixel Perfect. Back when the black and white texture glitter thing was a phase. All the mainstreams were trying to copy Linderella. I'm going to get rid of that because since I've bought it, I haven't worn it in a very long time. It's been a couple of years at least. Here's a Franken polish. That's going to go. Here is Antiquity Silver from New Bar. I'm going to let it go because it comes off more gray than silver, at least on mine. Here's another one that's going to go. This is Gaining Momentum from the second Muppets collection, which, again, I have no sentimental attachment to. It's irregular sort of rose gold glitter, but I found no matter how much top coat I put on this, I could never get it to smooth down. And as someone who suffers from OCD, it just didn't work for me. This is another Franken polish I was trying to recreate. It's a trapeze. I kind of like it. It's like a subtle version of It's a Trapeze. So I'm going to hold on to it. But this is one that can go. This is just slightly different. Here's one from the mini collection. I think the Mini Couture. This is mini style. And it's just is it a pink tone base? I think it used to be clear, but it's turned pink from all the red and pink glitter in it. But it's It's really not anything special. It's just pink and white with a couple of like square white in it, and I wasn't wowed by it. I couldn't even build it up with a sponge. Leading Lady from Essie. I'm going to hold on to this for now with the cravat that when I actually replace my bottle of Ruby Pumps, I'll get rid of this because I like Ruby Pumps more. But I just haven't gotten around to replacing it when I used up the old one. So it's in temporarily. It's a placeholder. Here's one that can go though. This is Lubu Heels. It's basically Ruby Pumps, but instead of having a red base, it has a black base. And I thought it was so cool and so chic, but it just looks black on me. It doesn't really pick up the red. Here's one from Revlon, and this was the first drugstore Crowley glitter combo. Like, this was so surprising from Revlon. They don't usually stray this far into indie land. This is girly, I think I said that. I'm going to pass it on just because, it's just, Here's one I am keeping, 900% keeping. This is Lorelei's Tiara. This is so old, but this is so freaking beautiful. This is from China Glaze, and it's just this like super glitter, bluish silver glitter that I wear in the winter. You don't even need a sponge to build up opacity with this. It is freaking stunning, and I'm so sad that this was limited edition. So, whoops. Here's one that I think can go. This is What Are You Waiting For? This was another one from that Cirque du Soleil collection that Is a Trapeze came from. It's just blue micro glitter and a blue base, so bye-bye. Here's one, Is She For Real? It's just this weird gray tone from Sephora by OPI. Here's another one from New Bar that can go. This is Berry Blue Crush. It's like a matte fuchsia and a blue glitter in a clear base. Black Pixel from Orly. This is a black polish with a silver micro glitter, but they really nailed the formula. Like they got just the right amount of black pigment in there for it to look dark, but you can still see the glitter through it. So I'm going to hold on to this because this is really cool to wear in the winter, especially like around New Year's or if you have a party to go to. So I'm going to hold on to that, but we'll see if it survives the next purge. Here's one that can go. This is Cast a Spell. It's got this weird green gold shift to it that I don't dig. Here's Shine For Me. I got this. This is from the 50 Shades of Grey collection. Terrible movie. Pretty awesome nail polish. I got it. I was like excited about this because I thought it might be a bit of a dupe for the Lorelei's Tiara, but it's not nearly as shiny. The glitter's a little bit smaller and it's not as densely packed. So I'm going to pass it on. Star Formation from Quo by Orly. Wow, that's sick. Let's see. I don't even remember this. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that. It looks like it's in a black base, but it's got some like little white circle glitters in there. I don't know. I probably picked it up on clearance. Okay, here's one that can go. This is Respect with a K. Black, purple, blue. Meh. Here's one I'm going to get rid of. This is Golden Eye from the Skyfall collection years ago. And I mean, it's pretty. You can actually build up really good opacity with this in just like 2 or 3 coats. But it's just too warm of a gold for me. I have other golds that I prefer more. Here's another one that can go. This is Peach Beach Scene. I just had trouble saying that. It's just a peachy shimmer. And I can't build up opacity with it. And I can't be bothered with that. If it's not like actually a really good topper, but I can't build up opacity, what's the point? Here's one from the Giver collection. I had like 4 polishes from this collection, and I think I've only kept 1. This is Boundary of Memory. It's like totally like dried up. I think I didn't screw the cap on last time I swatched it. Yeah, so I'm gonna dispose of that. I'm not gonna give it away because it's unusable. Here is Comet in the Sky from OPI. Okay, wow, I thought it had like a black base, but it's just so packed with glitter. I haven't shaken this, so the glitter's not really super great. But it's kind of pretty. I'm going to put that in the holding pen and try it out. Here's one that can go. This is Trafalgar Crescent from Nails Inc. This was like that galaxy line. And I mean, it's kind of pretty, but it's a complete brat to remove. I mean, all glitters are a brat to remove, but that one in particular was hard because of the shimmer in it. It just smeared everywhere. This is polka.com. I like this one. I do. There's just something about it. So I'm going to hold on to it. Here's one that can go. This is She's Lily Something from Nicole by OPI, the Modern Family Collection. It has like this shaped star glitter, and I thought it was like so cute. And it looked like they were like really small stars. So I'm thinking, okay, I can make that work. I was very wrong. Okay, here we go. Starry, Starry Night. This is not the original Starry, Starry Night. This is that relaunch they did a couple years ago. And, you know, I was so excited for this. I was like, oh my god, I've coveted that for so long. I must have it. It's sadly not like the original. The glitter is not as densely packed, and it's much more uniform, so you don't get that same like twinkly effect that you do from the other one. But I'm still going to keep it because I enjoy it. Look at all the glitter on my hands. Okay, so we're down to these two flakies. They're different enough that I'm going to be okay with keeping them. I still have more glitter in here than I want, but I've still gotten rid of quite a bit. Okay, I think the only way to establish this is to swatch it. So here is Holographic Pearls from Revlon, which is surprisingly holographic for a drugstore polish. Here is Stardust from Butter London, which I'm pretty sure I already know I'm going to keep. Just because the glitter is the prettiest and it has the thinnest formula. This is Falling Star from Quo by Orly. It's pretty too. Very similar to Butter London, but the Quo formulas are always a little bit thicker. They're not gooey, they're just thicker. This is Imagine If by Nicole by OPI, and this one I don't think I'm going to keep because it is too dense to use as a like topper, and when I want a hollow polish, I want a frickin' hollow polish, not sheer nonsense. So that immediately is going to go. And then Fairy Dust, the OG, the scatter hollow that everybody starts off with. And this may be my first bottle. It's going to go. I'm going to keep Holographic Pearls and Stardust, and Falling Star is going to go in my backups for when Stardust runs out because they're really similar. And I will go through this, and I will need to replace it. So instead of throwing this out and having to spend money on another bottle, I'm going to put it in the backups. I've sealed it up good and tight. And so it's not part of my collection. I don't have to look at it when I go and decide what polish to wear, but I'm not disposing of it. So there we have it. Let's count it up. Okay, so we have 31. What I think, this is more than I wanted to keep in this drawer. Sorry for getting a shot of my boobs. What I think I'm going to do is actually put these where I'm actually going to reach for them. So I'm going to move, you know, these ones that I use as, you know, glitter toppers or polish toppers. I'm actually going to move them into my top coat drawer so that I'll see them and actually use them instead of like going into another drawer because I want to do something a little extra special. I'm going to keep them with my other, you know, texture tops or nail polish transformers. So I'm still keeping them. They're still part of the collection. It does technically bring this number down, but we're going to count this just as the full 31. But that does make me actually feel a little bit better because I know that I'm gonna be getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff in the top coat drawer, so I'm not going to feel as guilty about adding 6 bottles to that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my destash videos, Please hit subscribe, and if you want to be notified, hit that bell icon. And next we'll be tackling my specialty polishes. So that's the scented, the textured, the color changers, the nail art specific ones. So if you like that kind of stuff and you'd like to know why I just like my thought process as to why I keep things, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!